dressed like a pro. There it is, maybe the most famous building in all of Texas. It's the Alamo, of course, here in San Antonio. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Well, the maturity and poise of a young Jason Tatum has often been talked about. Maybe that's because his parents prepared him for the NBA from an early age in St. Louis. They had pretend press conferences using a hairbrush as the microphone. As you can say, he's been groomed for this, and it's paying off. Guys?
Yeah, he dotted every I and crossed every T. David, thank you. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Spurs. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position.
And when I look at San Antonio, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Bird is out there with McHale. And it's Cantor in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for San Antonio, we've got White. Robinson is out there with Duncan. Then there's Murray. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Murray against Walker. Duncan with it. Here's Robinson. Nails the baby hook. Robinson's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Spurs. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Now, here's Cantor. Passes it to Walker. Outside, Smart. Shot clock at 5. Celtics passing it around. Walker's shot is off. Murray against Smart. Right side, White. There's the pass to Duncan. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Walker. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Boston shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Throw good. Bird. Where you start in the standings could be very different, Clark, from where you finish. As a team, what do you do to continue to improve as the season goes on?
I think it's a combination of little things and guys getting more familiar and more accepting of their roles. But I think it's always attention to detail, Kevin. That's really where teams make the most improvement, not forgetting the little things on a daily basis, the habits that produce winning over time.
DeRozan. A second chance effort. That one drops for him.
You've got to get a body on DeMar DeRozan because if you don't, his size and athleticism will allow him to hurt you on the glass.
Bird, the pass to Cantor. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
White looking around. With the floater, it's good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Austin's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Walker dishes to Bird. The kick out to Walker. Here's the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Chris.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Murray.
DeJounte Murray played just 1 season at the University of Washington. He grew up in Seattle and went to Rainier Beach High School. It's actually the same high school that produced Jamal Crawford, and as a matter of fact, a lot of good players have come out of the Emerald City.
No good on the second free throw. And in Seattle, Murray recognized from a young age as a potential player.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you can identify those especially talented players, and his nickname was Baby Boy. And how about this, Kevin? Jamal Crawford has mentored DeJounte since the 6th grade. Those guys have exchanged text messages throughout that time. Jay Crossover, one of my favorites, on and off the court in the league, really has helped keep Murray on the right track.
Now here's Bird. Marcus Smart missing that last shot.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Murray surveying the D. Duncan kicks to White. Pass to DeRozan. Over Bird. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Smart. Duncan with the block, but he gets it back. Smart misses. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against Charlotte. White scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, a nice room service feed from DeRozan. Couldn't get more wide open than that.
Walker against Murray. Walker the pass to Bird. Outside, Smart. DeRozan against Bird. Poked away. Here's Cantor. Robinson with the block. Spurs leading by 4. Now Murray. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Now here's Duncan. Deep. And it's DeRozan missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively. They were in a comfort zone all game long in that one. Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Pass to Bird. To the paint to end the drought. Duncan with the block. Murray against McHale. Nice D from McHale.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And during his time in Charlotte, so much fell on the shoulders of Kemba Walker.
Yeah, you think about it. The first 8 years of his time in Charlotte, he did not play with an all-star teammate, but he managed to not complain or whine about it, does his job at a high level, and has proved that he's an all-star player himself.
Now here's DeRozan. He had 16 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
And the Celtics with possession here, trailing by 2. Walker dishes to Bird. Looks for Walker, gets it to him, and it's all evened up. Walker's got 5.
And Walker always shot ready. This is why you can't lay off of him, especially when the ball's going towards him.
Passes it to Robinson. Inside. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Walker. And again, it's Boston converting. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside, White. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Smart. The 29th pick in 2017 by the Spurs. Their injuries last year created an opportunity for Derek White to show Greg what he can do with steady minutes.
And White at 6'4", capable of manning either guard spot, a shooter, a playmaker, and an all-defensive team in college. He is definitely a keeper.
And he can't get the first one. Well, Clark, underrated athleticism for Derek White. For a 6'4" guard, he can finish above the rim.
And not only that, guys, but he also blocks shots. I mean, coming out of college, he and #1 pick McHale, the only players in the Pac-12 that rank top 10 in scoring, assists, and blocks. That's a heck of a triple.
So he can't get either to fall.
And you've heard the saying on Death and Taxes, the San Antonio Spurs might be that third thing you can count on.
Yeah, I agree. A model of consistency, and that starts with culture and chemistry and commitment. And they play smart, they play together, and they rarely beat themselves. And that's one of the reasons the Spurs have been one of the greatest pro sports franchises in history over the last 25 years.
Now here's Bird. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Murray, good.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
Bird against DeRozan. Puts one up from 19. Shot's good from Bird. Bird's got 6 points. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 2. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Great positioning on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Murray against Walker. Down low, here's Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
Yeah, I think the train has left the station in regards to Walker ever being able to live his shoot-first reputation down. But as we see here, this is a guy who can make some spectacular passes.
And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
DeRozan is the off guard and Gay the small forward. Aldridge out there with Robinson. And it's Mills in at point guard. That's the San Antonio 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
That free throw, no good. And Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he'd use it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
To the left wing. Here's Mills. Yep, it counts.
You know, one of the things we've seen DeRozan do, guys, is elevate his passing game through the years. Now he's a terrific distributor at the two-guard spot.
Now, here's Walker. He had 22 points in the win against Charlotte.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
6 to shoot. Tatum passes to Poirier. There's Walker with the 3, and that's collected by Gay.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
And the pass to Mills. Stolen by Walker. From the line, and Wanamaker gets it to go. Wanamaker's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Celtics?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And San Antonio has possession after the basket by Boston. Hayward outside. Pass to Poirier. The 3. Rebound San Antonio. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Mills. 11-point game his last outing. Kicks it out to Gay. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Wanamaker. The dish to Walker. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Mark, as you're watching a game unfold, what characteristics do you look for in a great closer?
Obviously confidence, a real eagerness to make difference-making plays late, and somebody who can create his own shot if a play breaks down. I mean, that's essential.
Spurs trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's DeRozan, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you can see the excitement in DeRozan's eyes when he gets these opportunities. I mean, he's a knockdown threat from there.
Wanamaker looking over the floor. Hayward on the wing. 5 on the clock. But they get it back. Walker the pass to Wanamaker. He kicks it to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. Mills with the rebound. And it's Mills with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Pass to DeRozan. The shot from 20 feet away. And he hits the jump shot. DeRozan's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Well, this is a shot DeRozan can make, and I like the fact that he knows his strengths on offense and plays to his strengths.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Wanamaker. He's covered by Gay. Back to Tatum. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, set him up nicely that time, guys. And Tatum, like most players, shoots better off a good pass.
Here's DeRozan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, in the loaded West, DeMar DeRozan, not an all-star last season after being one multiple times in the East. His first time missing the festivities in 4 seasons.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. You talk about that edge, Clark, for DeRozan. Very focused on proving his doubters wrong.
Nothing wrong with playing with something to prove, with that kind of attitude and mindset, turning that negative into a positive. And most importantly, it can't just be a mindset. You have to put the work into it as well, and he's done that, gotten better each year.
And he can't hit the second.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Walker the pass to Smart. The kick out to Walker. Looking to end his cold spell. He gets that one. Walker's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston. Up top DeRozan. He's guarded by McHale. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Spurs making a change here. White's checked in. Outside Aldridge. Kicks it to Gay. The pass to White. Lock at 6. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Duncan. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Duncan's got his first basket of the night.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Good on the shot. Walker's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Celtics.
And, you know, Walker is really good at muscling his way through the defense. Tough to stop on the way up.
Outside, White. Pass to Duncan. To the middle. To the inside. Aldridge trying to break free. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Aldridge.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Here's White, and White slams it in.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Now here's Smart. No points in the game yet for him. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make. 1:21 left in the first half. Murray against Walker. Murray the pass to Aldridge. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D from Cancer. Gay against Bird. The kick out to Walker. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. And now a 5-point Celtic lead. Duncan outside. Smart against White. Pass to Gay. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Aldridge. Good. Aldridge has got his first points of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. From the top of the key, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Murray against Walker. Here's the teardrop. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 1, and the bucket for Murray.
Well, that floater is a shot Murray's had his whole life, guys. The first time I saw him back in college, I could tell right away, instantly, what a great feel he had for that shot.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. And that's a wrap for our halftime show, the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game that's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Celtics shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. On the floor for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. McHale is out there with Bird, and it's Cantor in at the 5 down low. Murray against Walker. Outside, White. And McHale pulls it down. McHale's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Smart, and slam dunk by Smart.
Lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
Passes to White. DeRozan surveying the D. And the shot goes in. DeRozan's got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
On the wing, Bird. DeRozan defending. Bird's shot is good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And there's the pass to DeRozan. Bird with some nice D. Boston leading by 5. Outside, Walker. To the wing right side. Bird outside. Lets it fly. And another basket for Boston.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's 6 points for Robinson.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Outside, Walker, just 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
White drives in.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers now for Walker. He's coming off an excellent season, 10th in scoring. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed. Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio. And a change for the Celtics. Tatum's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Awesome speed from Tatum. Excels at getting to the right place in these fast break chances.
You know, Greg, defense forgiven for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. Had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player.
Up top, Bird, covered by Duncan. DeRozan against Walker. DeRozan's shot is good.
Well, you look at DeMar DeRozan, and he is extremely confident with the pull-up jumper. I mean, that's one of his best shots.
Here's Walker. San Antonio with the rebound. Duncan's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
White against Smart. In the corner. Tatum with it. Busted. No good that time either. Spurs have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And finished off by DeRozan.
Oh, I tell you what, guys, there's so many different ways DeRozan can beat you. When he's hot, he's a problem.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Walker with the layup. Walker's got 16. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Robinson, that's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Walker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 18.
Watch out now, Walker. Always a threat to go solo spurtability on you. Once he sinks a few, you know he's dialed in.
Here's DeRozan. It's not going to go for him. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Bird kicks to Walker. Fires from 14. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bird's got his 3rd assist on the night. Spurs trail by 3. Mills with it. He's got 5. White finds Duncan. Another shot. And it's Robinson with the bucket inside. Robinson's got 6 in the quarter.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Bird against DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Here's Walker. Walker missing again. Spurs have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Here's DeRozan. Bird pulls it in. The Celtics have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Shots good by Walker.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
Now here's Mills. Guarded by Walker. Stolen by Walker. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Walker's running. Smart misses. Spurs trail by 3. Releases from 15. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Walker looking for an opening. Smart kicks to Bird. 6 on the shot clock. Duncan with the block. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Robinson. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Walker goes in, makes it off the glass. Walker's got 24.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Over to the wing. Here's Robinson. Rejected by McHale. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Murray. Rudy Gay is out there with Duncan. Then it's Robinson, and it's Forbes in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. No good on the 3.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Walker the pass to Bird. Murray against Walker. Rebound, San Antonio.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Robinson, and then Robinson slams it in. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Bird, the pass to Cannon. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Walker dishes to Bird. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Murray. And that one, good. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
Now, here's Cantor. McHale outside. Out to the wing. Walker against Murray. Walker's shot is off.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it. But they don't want to chance that again.
To the middle. Count it, and the foul. That's on Enes Kanter.
Boy, you look at him. He's a quality floor general who knows exactly how to dish the ball to his teammates. Murray, nice job there running the offense.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
With their rebounding, they've given themselves a lot of second chances, and it's really helped them.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Smart. San Antonio with the rebound. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a look now at the Boston Celtics upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll head home to take on the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. Walker the pass to McHale. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Walker against Murray. Gay in the corner. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Celtics trail by 3. And slam dunk by Smart.
Yeah, nice play by Smart. Under control in transition, something also he's improved at.
Pass to Duncan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
In the corner, Smart with it. Trying to get open is Bird. Smart misses.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
He can't hit that time.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Bird kicks to Walker. Bird dishes to Cantor. Pass to Walker. It's good. Walker's got 26.
Yeah, Walker seemed unbothered by the defense there. Very creative with the rock in his hand.
Murray, the pass to Forbes. Now Robinson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for San Antonio. White comes in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Walker to take the lead, and he sinks the layup. 28 points for him.
Boy, the heart of Walker, that competitive spirit, he's never afraid to go inside, and he's got a lot of different ways he can score in there.
And here is Murray. DeRozan. Here's Duncan. But he stays with it.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Walker against Murray. Walker in the post, and no good that time. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Passes it to DeRozan. Sweet little floater. And now a 3-point San Antonio lead.
Turning up the temperature on his intensity that time. DeRozan getting it done in the big-time moments.
Here's Bird. Down low. Here's Cantor. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Cantor's got his first 2 points.
The defense just too soft on that possession. They have to be closer and contest at the rim.
Murray kicks to Duncan. Outside White, and they double up DeRozan. White against Smart. Here's Duncan. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Spurs lead by 3.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Bird against Duncan. Rebounded by the Spurs. Duncan's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Walker against Murray. Robinson misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Murray against Bird. Out to White. Unloads. They grab their own miss. No good from Duncan. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
No doubt about it. Walker's got the touch.
Free throw, no good for Walker.
Tell you what, Walker is an exceptional scorer. I mean, a clever guard who wreaks havoc with his quickness and ball skills.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Murray outside. Got it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
"17 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, and he picks it off the glass. Wow. Good. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble again.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
How about this little nugget, guys? When Murray earned all defensive second-team honors in his rookie year, he became the youngest player in NBA history to make the all-defense team.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 1. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
And the Celtics with possession here. It's a 1-point game. And here's Walker outside. Misses the 3. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
You know, guys, DeRozan hasn't just had a great NBA career. I mean, he's had international success, too. 2 gold medals with Team USA from the Rio Olympics and the 2014 World Cup.
And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing well?
We're just making everybody comfortable. We're making each and everybody on this team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, even if it's on the defensive end, we just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks, for